Hey, how you going? Just please let me know if you can hear me. I'm so happy to be here. Hello, Michelle. Thank you for your help in advance. I know I've missed you guys. It has been a hot minute since I've been able to do a live, and we've had Christmas, New Year. I hope everyone had a lovely Christmas and that 2025 so far has been good. And mind you, where are we? Day 8. So if bad things are happening now. It ain't so good, is it? Oh, thank you. So you can hear me. I did get some recommendations for some video ideas, card making ideas, and that's what's brought me to today's video, which is UFOs. So unfinished objects or unfinished projects. We all have them. And I got kind of lost last year because I was really good the year before. I made like a pact. I was going to, finish everything that I started. And last year, it just went by the wayside. And I'm not talking about scraps so much, although some of it probably could be scrapped. I don't know. But I have a little dish. Let me show you. I have a little dish that's under here somewhere. I keep it on underneath my screen of my computer, just off to the left here. So I'll be doing something, I'm not happy with how it's going, or I make an extra one. I think I'll just do that later. So I didn't realize might not look too big, but there is a lot in here. And some of it can be thrown out. So I thought what I'd do is go through my UFOs, and maybe I can make a couple of cards. We can just have a chat because it's been a minute, and hopefully you can create along with your UFOs as well. So some of these things I'm not going to know the name of. I probably will know the companies, so maybe we can work it out together. But hello everyone, so glad you're here. Okay, so I just thought I'd start when it comes to this sort of scraps, like I thought I'd start with just sorting them. So this is then I've just got a Platinum 6 recently, and it comes with this 3D embossing folder. I thought try it out. There you go. And then that got set on the pile. So lots of bits and pieces that I went to put on cards and it didn't. So I thought if I sort it first, throw what I don't think I'll use. So like background pieces, cards things that just didn't cut it, or ideas that I had that, because you know me, I tend to create and pull things. Like I like to try and think that I can add things to a card and make it busy, but I struggle with that. This is Crafty Critter. Remember I did this is their design paper, and I put the liquid glue on there and then I did it after. I forgot to do it on the live, but I actually added my own gold highlights. That's really pretty too. So not sure. There's a lot of background, and look, even like this is how close I got card bases in here. It's even got like die sets. That's nice. That's the Elegant Peony die from Alex. So I think I must have been going to make a flower. Like this is seriously disorganized, and I tend not to be disorganized. It doesn't suit my brain. Hello everyone. Hopefully you're crafting along and using up some of your creating your UFOs into some cards. Like I've even got and this is a coordinating stencil. So I really should have this with the stamps and everything, but maybe I'll just pull that out of there. Because I think I probably smudged it or something. I just wasn't happy with how it was going. That looks like my other card base in there too. Not sure if I'll even keep that one. Oh yes. This was an attempt at a card using, I should have grabbed that. But I reckon I could do something with that. What happened here, I remember now, is I was trying to do partial die cutting, but because the die is so big, it's a huge die, every time I tried to put it through the machine, it was smashing up the corner, and I just gave up and did a different idea on the card itself. But I think, yeah. But then I thought, well, I probably could either save it by cutting the top off or cutting that side out. So that's something else I could do. I did have a lot of fun with those. They are Spellbinders nesting dies. I know, there's just, I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, blank card piece. All right. Oh, that, I don't even know how that got in there, but Michelle, we love these, don't we? These frames. Oh, so I put that with the bits. Oh, that's like a ink colored one background. More, there's a lot of backgrounds in here. That's one of the ones from Crafty Critter. That's using their oil art, which is awesome. I even got scrap cardstock. Well, this was a whole card that I think I started making. I just wasn't happy with it. I don't know. Do you reckon that's savable? I think the colours weren't what I was picturing in my head. See, I don't know. Are you in the same predicament? Well, that's another panel I started and lost interest in. I do like this 3D die though. Another background, card, actual card. This must be from ages ago because it's top fold. And I haven't done top fold cards forever. So that must be, this was one that I did in one of my Alta New retreats. So did you see they've got a new retreat too? Looks like fun. Oh, look, that one I might just throw that. There you go. And then it gets to the bit. See, look there, I told you, there's a bowl at the bottom. Look at all this. And I've had a bit of a thing for shaker clay bits at the moment. Can you see? They're little clouds. How cool. Like, they're from Oz Trinklets. But I've been doing a bit of shopping, don't judge me, lately as well. Did some before Christmas for the sales. Butterflies, flowers. So some of these you might recognise. I will make extras because I'm not sure how many I'm going to use when I'm doing my projects. Sentiments, I should separate them into something. I know. Let me get a bowl. And you know what? Sometimes it's easy just to grab, like I'll make a few and then I'll choose the one that I like. I don't know if you're the same too. Leaves and flowers, more of them. I had a lot of fun with that. I just didn't make it work on the card that I was doing. Butterflies, flowers. Man, there's some flowers in here. And leaves. Sentiments, leaves. There's so much stuff. How long have you got today? Because this might take a while. Flowers, leaves. Oh, look, cloud. Because you never know when you're going to need a cloud. Or 3. Sentiments, flowers. And sometimes when I make doubles, I think I'm going to make, I was trying to make them into cards as I created, and then that's all kind of gone by the wayside. Sentiments. Sentiments. Flower I did not like. I'll throw in that. Not nice. Yes, I think we will need all day. Leaves and stems, because you never know when you're going to need a stem. Man, there's everyone having a good year so far. I hope so. It's very hot here, but I'm assuming it's not in the US right now. Oh, I saw some photos. It's even been snowing in the UK, which it doesn't do very often. That's a flower centre, isn't it? I'm not going to need that today, am I? Rubbish. Rubbish. Sentiment. Well, that's pretty. Colour. Not going to use it though. It's gone into the rubbish. Half a flower. I'm probably not going to use. That's my earrings. rubbish. Leaves, half a flower. Oh, look, getting to the bottom of the bowl, ladies and gentlemen. There is a lot of leaves and flower centers in here. Do you do that? Do you cut multiples of different colors and test them out and then put them in a bowl for 3 years? I think we're nearly there. We've got lots of gold and glitter. And I think all that can be probably rubbish. Oh, there's a leaf. I might go into the black leaves. Let's see. They are out of, they're like chipboard pieces that were in, I don't even know where I got them from. Just like a cheap shop or something. I thought they'd be good to put a sentiment on. We'll see. All right, let's put the leaves all together. So now that I've sorted them, I've thrown out what I know I'm not going to use. I need to try and make them into something that might work as a card. What do you reckon? Oh, so now I might just, I'm probably not going to make a Christmas card, I wouldn't think. All right. Oh, look, flower bits, throw them out. Okay. There are a lot of backgrounds. Let's start with those and then work our way to the flowers. So choose colours that I think might work together. Can you see everything? If there's any questions, please type them in capitals because I've got my head down and I'm not going to see them otherwise. Or maybe Michelle can remind me. Yes, it's a cool dish. I agree. Thank you. It was a present. It's one of those things that your girlfriends give you and you're like, oh, sweet. And then you want to use it for something nice. Okay. So I think that might go well on there. These, what other colours have we got? Do you reckon this one's salvageable? Let me know. I don't really know if I want to use it or not. Can you see it's really dark? I wasn't really happy with the tones in the colour, but I didn't hate it enough to throw it away. I don't throw a lot of stuff away. I usually try and make it work. But sometimes it's just filling up real estate in my head that I just haven't got the energy to use or make the decisions. They're nice backgrounds. All right. What else have I got here? Kind of like, what can we do? I like this one. So that's tiny dots. I think that's actually black hot foil from memory, and that's from Alex Siberia Designs. Hello, Lillian. Welcome. Lillian saves a lot of leftover pieces but never really use them. I'm hoping to get some ideas today. Well, I hope so too because I am the same. I kind of think it's too good to throw away, but it's not really something that's going to work on the project that I'm making at the time. I think maybe today might be good. Oh, that's kind of cute. Oh, no, too much? Too much. That's bright. Oh, I got the coughs up, sorry. Yeah. So I'm back at the gym doing my classes, which is lovely. They close for 2 weeks over Christmas, so I find that really, I'm still at work. I think that, they do deserve a holiday. I agree, but I don't actually go to the gym. I have told you this before. I just go to like dance around for an hour at some of the classes and catch up with my friends. And maybe that's what it was, catching up with my friends that I missed. And it's lovely to be back and in a routine. I don't think that's interesting. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see if we can pull it together. This is a similar tone to that gold. There's a castle. I think I saw a couple of them in there. Was there just one? Maybe there was just one. There's plain gold. Would that work? Maybe that might work as well. There's a couple of them. I don't know. So basically, mix and match is what I'm hoping to do. I do like this gold better though. Probably not enough. But then, too much. See, this is how I go. It's always too much, and then I pull it away and I put it in my pile. You can see where I'm going with this. Now this, I think, I've made this card, and I made a second one. I think that's how I originally had it. And I don't even know why it ended up staying unmade at the time. Might be fun just to change it up a little bit though and create something a bit different with it. The vibrant, Sherita loves the vibrant orange flower with the blue background. Yes, I think that works really well. I've just got to plan out the leaves sort of portion of it. Too much. Okay. Kind of feeling like this one worked okay with that. So we can do that one together. This one's interesting, isn't it? Okay, so we definitely need to keep that one there. I need to work out the leaves, she says, grabbing the sentiments. Okay. How about the black on there? Actually, I know. What about on this one? That's better, isn't it? Next, so that will work. That's 2. Okay, how many cards are we going to make today? Hopefully, now I haven't used this one either. I'm wanting to make this work, aren't I? Because I just like to use those tiny dots. That looks better, doesn't it? With that flower. Okay. Now I need some leaves for this one. Something kind of feeling like these bold ones will work. Is anyone else crafting along? You got your UFOs out, your stash out? Is there a question? How often do you go through your scraps? My pile is so much larger than yours. I tend not to, I tend to persevere. But mostly I kind of try and make things work, or this is only my unfinished objects scraps. I actually have, I've got them here. This is my actual scraps of cardstock. So these are ones that I've done a couple of videos. I don't know if you've seen them, Lillian. Was Lillian, I think, that asked the question? Yeah. where I've shown up how to use, and this is actually full again now, so I might have to do another scraps video. I grabbed this because I thought maybe I could use it for adding bits to these cards today. But yes, these are more like my unfinished projects that I started and I just put them off to the side. So to me, I don't keep a lot of scraps. I try not to keep the small ones. My plain cardstock scraps, they end up now. I'll show you. Let me grab them. Now that I don't know if you saw my organizational video recently, but I've put all my cardstock into these A4 folders, and I'm keeping the scraps in the folders with the cardstock. Some colors I keep every bit of scrap just because I love the color so much and I can't bring myself to throw it away. But I try not to keep the smaller ones nowadays. I hope that makes sense. But these are kind of things that I've started and not finished. So it's nice to try and, now I thought, oh, you know what I could do? I don't really want to assemble this flower. I mean, I do, but you don't have all day. I saw your comment, I think it was Michelle, to cut this one in half and use 2 pieces. I might have to do that, I think, because I like that better. That's not working, is it? Not working. Might work on that one. Okay. Righto. Where are we going with this? Move that out of the road. So this one's already on a card base. Probably going to be the easiest one to throw together. I will need a sentiment. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use any of these. I have taken to doing a few sentiments at once when I'm stamping out. Like from a set nowadays, but I tend to keep those in, I'll show you, like within the package. I don't know if it's working yet or not, but yeah, like I'll do the stamping but leave it in the package, then I know where it's from, because I'm really, I can't remember otherwise. What have I got in here? But these were ones that I had made, and I don't know why they end up just because they do. It's a different system. The unfinished project system is a different one. No. All right, I am going to do that. Because that color just works so much better. I'll find another one soon, won't I? And the reason I'm kind of hovering the flower up this end is because of the design of this. It feels like, I mean, the other thing I could do is put a sentiment up there and then put the, to kind of cover that up and then run the flower off the side like that. Okay. But otherwise we'll just go with that. Just keep it simple. What do you reckon? Let's go with it. I haven't even got any of my glues out. I mustn't have thought I was going to make anything. But yeah, I don't go through my scraps very often. Like other than when I just get the need to, like, oh, I'm going to have to do another scrap video or go through those other ones soon, because I would think that probably be lucky to be once a year, probably less. I would think. Laurie's saying just before Christmas, she went through a large bin of coloured cardstock scrap and organised them into the basic rainbow order. And she said to throw out all the small pieces. I agree. Takes up too much real estate in your head. I know that this was a it's a die, but from memory, I did hot foiling on that, like on the die itself. Use the die to add hot foil in a pattern rather than die cut it out. And the other thing I'm doing at the moment is using up all my random foam tapes, tape runners, and just sticking to the brands. Like, I've got a little bit of a problem when it comes to adhesives. I have too many, is that the thing? But I've like to try them out and see how they work, but I keep going back to the same ones. So I've actually decided to try and narrow down the adhesives that I keep, because they do go off. When I say off, they lose their adhesive abilities over time. So especially if you live in a place that has kind of cold weather, I think that affects it more. That does not work, does it? Think about sentiment here. Oh, it doesn't work either. We'll come back to the sentiment, but I think that's gonna needs like something here. All right, so let's do this one next, shall we? And I love having all my card bases and everything ready. I talked through that in that organizational video as well. I store them all just in front of me, and I have a couple of different kinds of cardstocks that are my go-to now. So it's nice to have them ready, but I have been very preoccupied recently with something that's been taking up a lot of brain space. You may have guessed. No, if you've, whoa, they're gonna, I should have tested the size on that panel. Probably could have been a panel I cut down for something. No, that works. Can you see my friend up here? I'll try not to bump the camera, but this is my nemesis. This pole with my camera on it has been bugging me for all these years, and last year my husband promised to like he's going to organize a boom setup. But, one thing led to another. Busy year, and it didn't get done, but now it's happening. I'm so excited. So I've been organizing new boom arms. I'm not sure if that was the boom arm for my camera, and I'm finally going to get rid of this friend of mine that's not really my friend. So I'm really excited about that. But in the process, of course, once you start playing with cords, I got sick of having issues with sound and everything on my life. So I'm redoing everything all at once. So that's why I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to go live today, because all this stuff has been arriving at my door, and I have been, see, I can move stuff around for hours. That's why I don't throw anything out. That's why my throwaway stash isn't too big. I'll make it work. Yeah, so I'm really excited and terrified at the same time about resetting everything up, because I am not computer literate. I learn as I go, and like all of us. But when it's live, it's a whole nother ball game. That's better, isn't it? I just didn't want these two right next to each other because of that needs to. That can just sit willy-nilly there, can't it? I'll leave somewhere for a sentiment. Wait a minute. This is typical me. I always do the sentiment. Think of the sentiment last. Looks like it's a similar. It might work on that one actually. Okay. Smile. These flowers make me smile. I could probably just wing it, can't I? All right, there, and there, wasn't it roughly? So that's going to go about there. Hold that. Yeah, so really exciting. I'm having to reset everything up. I've bought a Stream Deck. I don't know. Apparently I can use one. But you use them for like making life easier, apparently. I don't know, we'll see if it makes it more complicated first, because you've got to sort out the software and work out everything. But then once you get it sorted, supposedly it'll be easier. We'll see. Put that out in the middle. I don't normally like things sitting out in the middle. I like to ground them, but hey. And overzealous with the glue again. Lisa said it's not an adhesive problem, you're just future-proofing. She does agree about choosing the right product. Yeah, and it is worth trying new things, that's for sure, but sometimes it's just easier to stick with the ones that you know and love. Sometimes I feel like if I try it, at least then you'll know whether it might be something you like or not. Does it feel like it's a weird angle? And I think we're going to have to go up here now. That's better, isn't it? Okay, so we want some. So we've got an hour in, are we? And then I've had like half a card made. And that's using stuff that was already done. So we've sorted everything, thrown away what was not making my heart happy and just weighing me down. And then collated a few cards at least. We might get rid of some of this stuff. And now we're just assembling. I'll try not to overthink it, but you know, easier said than done. Sharita's got a question. Which layering set are the pink, peach and dark brown flowers? These ones here, they've got to be Alex Siberia. Michelle, do you happen to know what set they're from? Because off the top of my head, I can't remember. Let me get that balance a bit better there. It's a pretty set though. And these were flowers left over from one of the Card Maker Success Summits from memory. I made a couple of, were they wedding cards? I might have made wedding cards with them. Yes. Mandy's saying it's very humid here in Queensland. I agree. We've actually got the air conditioning on. Sorry to all you guys over in the UK and the US. Under these lights, I get very hot. Shall we do that or a bigger one? The bigger one looks better, doesn't it? I think so. And I had some more black leaves too. I could always whack another leaf in there. Bit little, isn't he? Scissors. What is it? Who just said not to overthink things? And it wasn't that me. Okay. I think it does need a little bit more up there. That should work. Yeah, it's one of the, because they have a few sets. The Alex Siberi, they have some beautiful layering. I've got their link in my description, because I have an affiliate link with them. It's because, why wouldn't you? They have gorgeous stuff. And Alex is lovely. Feel very lucky because I sometimes get to do some relief work for them. But where am I going? I need another one of those. I don't know. Thank you. This is the thank you that came with, if you've got a platinum 6, this is the thank you that came with the actual machine. That you get like dies, some dies, and also the 3D embossing folder. So that's where this came from, because I try not to make a lot of thank you cards because I'm really crap at sending them. Did I just say that? Sorry, I'm really bad at sending them. Is that a bad word? All right, we might finish one card today. Wouldn't that be awesome? Oh, excuse me. Delicate Blooms. Thank you so much, Michelle. Delicate Blooms. Sounds right. It's a very pretty set. I don't know if I've used it on any other. I must have. I would think so. These are very sticky, these foam dots, so be careful putting them down because they will rip the paper if I get it wrong. Okay, and you can tell when I'm concentrating, I stop talking. All right, we did finish one card. You could also add some bling to bling that up. Now, what we're going to do next, I want to do this one. This is the other Alex. This is the Altenew one. This is Alex. So I'm not sure what size that panel is. That's good. That works. I think that everybody should at least try and make one UFO card. And then if you do, and if you do share your cards at social media on Instagram or on where else? Facebook, any of those, make sure that you tag me so I get to see it, because I'd love to see what you create with your unfinished objects, unfinished projects, because they just, if you do it, it'll make your heart feel happy. Oh, look what I just did. I'm going to ruin this, aren't I? Excuse me, I just have to cut that down. I missed. I was talking. And here. Wear it off again. There we go. No one will ever know. Right, now I don't want to pop any of this up because that will... No. Have you counted how many glues I've already used today? Glue for every reason, every season. I think I originally made this border to use like on a credit card or something. I thought would be fun. Let's use my grid lines here. Just to see if I can get it straight, because it could be fun. Okay. And I do want to put this in here. I know that's a bit weird, but I do like my the precision. I just cut this because I had it on crooked. That would cut through all 3 layers of cardstock really easily. It's a big viscous paper trimmer that I don't need to add blades to. Actually, I'm going to go this side. It's self-sharpening, which I just love. But it is quite big, so you don't see me use it very much. I usually just use this little one here. But the titanium ones are better, like they last a long time, but the big ones don't. On the big one, I used to use it all the time. It was just expensive and frustrating. All right, flower. Now that needs to be popped up because we can't not have dimension. I know this is kind of a weird combination, isn't it? Are you thinking I've gone mad? Anyway. I think it's fun. Why not? All right. Now, what else did I have to tell you? So I worked Christmas, New Year. That was not so good, but it was okay. I'm used to it. But we had friends visit in between, which was lovely. Which kept us busy. Got to the beach. What else? Haven't been doing too much. Gone back to the gym. Mostly spending time organising, resetting this up. So I haven't had a lot of time to create. And I think I really struggle with creating and organising. My brain cell doesn't work for both things at the same time. I'm either doing one or the other. I just find it really challenging to have the energy to do both. I don't know if anyone else is the same. So I really needed to get some cards made and my mojo back. So I'm really happy to be here with you guys doing that. And hopefully you're getting into your UFO stash and getting your mojo, because I know I had a few responses back, and then a lot of people are struggling with their mojo. I think it is this time of year too. You just need a bit of downtime after having such a busy sort of Christmas and New Year. It's nice not to have to think too much about stuff. That looks better, doesn't it, on the angle? Do like that flower. Don't know, too much? Shall we go? What else we got? All these thank yous. Brings the black in from the background. Might be too much though. What else we got? I've got more. Sure, I've got more. That one could work. Have you seen this set? What is it? The solid sentiment set. So this was actually a press plate. So you can boil it as well, but or run it through a better press, and it comes with, so it's a press plate, but it can also get like a, let me put that out, it's in there somewhere, a coordinating die that actually cuts them all out in one go. So I'm really, because I know they've done that before Ultimate, and they've done it with a second set, was it them? But to have, I'm hoping they might bring out some more sentiments to use with that coordinating die, which would make sense to me. But this was stamped with the better press. I'm overthinking it. I know. Again. Too big. You know what? I always go back to the same thing. Hello, my friend. Because you know I'm going to go back to that one. No, I don't like it. Let's just decide. So having some pre-made sentiments really does save a lot of time. But that's if you can make a decision about them. That would help. All right, Whoosies. I actually want some more dimension. Not as thick as the other one. There you go. Is someone counting how many adhesives I've used today so far? I reckon. It must be at least 5 different ones so far. I used them all. This one's probably one of my favorites though. Okay. So I'm not sure how long it's going to take me to sort everything out in this room. I'm hoping I'll have it done really quickly. But I have a video set to go next week. So that's a take 2. So I'll definitely have something up next week. And let's do something here. We're at these out. Oops. And hopefully after that, I'll be back on track. If you have any questions, there is one, sorry, thank you. If you don't have a better press machine, can you use the plates as stamps? No, I don't think I've seen anyone do that successfully yet. But you can use them in a hot foil system. Like if you've got a glimmer machine or something, you can do that. Maybe someone has retrofitted. Little heart would have been cute too. I don't know. Has anyone let us know in the comments if you've seen anyone use the Better Press plates as a stamp any other way. Like you'd still have to run it through one of your die cutting machines, but you'd have to get your sandwich perfect. Right, next. How are we going for time? Oh, we're getting there. Do you reckon we probably need to finish this one off. I need a sentiment, don't I? This would be easiest, just to have one that I've already made. But it's not bonding with me. It's too small. Cloud, no. That's going to be the wrong kind of gold, isn't it? You could get away with that. Get away with that. I don't mind a hello card because I'll send a hello card or a hugs card for a birthday. Birthdays and Christmas. So the gold's just making that much better, isn't it? Let's just do that. That will work. They're the main things that I send cards out for. And I haven't started my Christmas cards yet, unlike someone else I know. And you know who you are. Man. Do you reckon we'll get one more made? I don't know. How much time have you guys got? Time for one more? I'm not judging you, Michelle. You just dobbed yourself in, though. And did I say I've been shopping? I did, didn't I? Mine feels like it needs to be there. Because of where I put that flower, almost needs like a sub-sentiment under there. Told you, I've been shopping. These, what are they? There's two different. And not just at Amazon for, what do you call it? These pretty, that's a pretty color. That's a gold mix, okay. So yes. Speaking of which, because what I wanted was some new plates from the platinum die cutting machine, because you know, like they're a disposable, what do we call it? Consumable item, and they're on special. But then of course I didn't want to pay postage, so I bought more stuff. That's like, apparently that's girl math. Girl math. So we'll have one more. You choose which one will I make into a card? Is it going to be? You let me know if you've got time. Oh, Laurie, happy birthday for the 23rd. I didn't know that you were that old. You don't look that. No way. Exciting. One of my friends is turning 60 in February. So it must be the year for turning 60. Right. Any choices? What do I want? I'm kind of feeling that one, because that's going to be easy. And then I've really gone through my stash, haven't I? The pile is definitely a lot smaller. Like that would work, because you know this isn't the white, that's on the card base. So we know we've got to have matchy whites. Could make the card base smaller, or do a border. Did try that, didn't I? Didn't make me happy. All right, so let's just do this. I do hope that you get into your UFOs and get them made into something that's usable, and or at least maybe just challenge yourself to go through them. And if something just doesn't make your heart happy, or you don't like it, or it's quarter made, get rid of it, throw it. I'll give you permission. Is that going to work? Yep. I know, I agree. Laurie says she feels 27. I think our brains play with our minds, because I don't think I feel 50. I don't know. I have to remember, how old am I? I have to ask Scott. I think I turned 57 this year. I don't feel that. I'm 27 with you, Laurie. Yes, Mandy, this is better. That's a better press plate as well. from Altenew. I much prefer the better press plates. I pretty much don't buy any hot foil plates anymore because there's not much point when you can get like double duty out of the better press. It does both, so you can either use it as a hot, it just makes sense. You can either use it to stamp with or to hot foil with. Using it up. Trying to anyway. Whoops. Is that going to need? Has to kind of go that way to fit on an A2 card, doesn't it? I do need that. And then we're going to go down that whole sentiment track again. Sorry. Oh, Karen, yes. I'm just winging it today with the panels, but getting the panels straight, probably one of my favorite ways to do it is to use the Perfect Align. If you really struggle with them, I'm often happy just to eyeball them, but some days it just doesn't do it. But I use this. I've got a whole video on it, actually. Where is it? So they're called Perfect Align tools. I know Amazon have a version of them too for US, but you can line up your panels inside like a misty. And so you sit the plastic. Can you see that? It's hard to see. Sit the plastic on the edge of the card, and then you can just butt the panel up next to it. Perfect every time. If I want to make sure, if I've got time and I want to make sure something's perfectly aligned. But that one's from a shop in Australia called Oz Trinklets. And I've got a whole video on that. Just if you type in Perfect Align, it'll come up on my YouTube channel. But that's probably my go-to if I want to make sure that something's perfectly straight. Okay, sentiment. Oh, too much? I'm determined, aren't I? These little, got a couple of views there. Don't know what I was trying to do with that. Oh, everyone's thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you. That might work better. I'm more likely to send a card that says love you than thank you. Is that bad? Enter? For something different? I reckon I could still make another 4 or 5 cards. That probably makes more sense to do that, doesn't it? Have it down there. Let's do that. Scissors. And adhesive. So what else was I going to tell you about? It's my room setup. So watch this space and watch the definite lack of, is it that one? That's the same size, isn't it? In my face. Because the problem is my camera likes to focus on that rather than me. Maybe it's telling me something. So if I've missed any questions, please write them in the comments below and I'll definitely go back through and read them. I can't respond in the actual live chat once the video is closed, but if you write them down there, I can respond to them. All right. I think we're... All right, let's go through the cards that we put together. I promise. I know someone wanted me to use this. I will make something with this and then share it with you. I'm sorry that one didn't get made today, but I have some ideas. So where are we? These are the 4 cards we made. Don't look at the mess. Does anyone have a favourite? All right, I like this one. I know it's a bit weird. But thank you so much. Does everyone, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave it in the post below, in the comments below. I did forget to say that I linked my Alter New video accidentally today. I made that live and it's not due till tonight. They changed the date and I didn't know. So the products are available, but the hop isn't until tonight. So you will see it again. My apologies for that. Time zone thing. I thought they were telling me my time zone, but no, they changed the date and the time. So that's okay. It wasn't up for too long. So hopefully no one noticed. The other thing is I hope to be back on the 23rd of January if all goes well with the new setup and the new products, and hopefully I'll have all my sound, everything sorted so we don't have any problems this year. It was just takes that anxiety away from going live. Thank you so much for everyone for joining me today. Thank you for your response and all your ideas in my last email for card making techniques and things. I'm going to be a busy girl getting it all out to you this year. And if you do have anything you want me to do, just let me know. You can always email me at Therese@lostinpaper.com. So glad you're here. I'll look forward to seeing you again real soon, hopefully 2 weeks' time. Otherwise, I'll try and do share something else that I've got pre-made, and it might be the week after. Thanks, everyone. I'm going to go and grab a cup of tea and read all your comments. Thanks for joining me. Bye.